those of us that are going to go back and watch this later to remember things.
Hey.
We're here for another weekly installment of These Guys Get Up to Shit. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, for a brief recap from last time, other than me being a very tired boy, the party arrived in the ruined elven capital of Alterel, called Silerai. It was the location where the grand entrance to Sigil took place, and it seemed that the creation of the portal that led to the Astral Sea leveled a good portion of the city, and anything above a certain height just has ceased to exist. The city is still in ruins, but there are parts of civilization trying to build itself back up, even after, like, the year and a half, 2 years that it's been. It's been quite some time. The party was directed here by the Tome of Ghoul, which informed them that the Arnway Spire was the home of the Temple of Gyanthur, the possible original temple. So, arriving in Silerai, they decided to stop by their old haunt, the place that housed them during their brief stay here, when they came to investigate Mist's family, who were in league with the Lich, the Certain Nuyen, with its proprietress Balassi. She spoke to them of the various troubles that Silerai has been undergoing, and the party decided to lend a hand with some of the repairing efforts, helping grow new food, and heal some of the wounded. It was here that Nenia and Bran learned roughly of these individuals that had suddenly shown up with the power to heal, and have been healing the injured, sick, and infirm of Silerai. They were directed to the Arnway Spire, where this gathering of the people that are in need of healing come to every day to meet with the High Priestess Enla. So they went out there and witnessed Enla giving a short speech, beseeching the people to trust her and trust in the abilities that she is able to perform for them. The party decided, hey, let's go talk to her. So they attempted to ascend the spire to make their way to this temple. They were briefly stopped by guards until Nenia got a little bit gay, and told the guards that she wished to experience Enla's healing touch firsthand. They then let her pass, and the rest of the party ascended alongside her in their own various ways. Reaching the top, or what is now the top. In reality, it's about halfway up the spire, all total. They saw that there is a temple now, or something like a temple. It is a organic-looking construct, like something that has been part of the tree, almost like it's been the heart of this tree, but was previously hidden within this massive tree. I'm saying tree a lot.
What is it?
Fuck you. And we're picking up there. With you guys are approaching the outer entrance of this temple area. From within you can hear chattering noises, and there's people milling around outside. There's probably about 20 people standing outside. Some look to be sick, but not terribly so. Like, you know the type that go to, like, urgent care but don't need to go to urgent care? They're kind of like that.
That's very real.
Yeah. And there's a few that do look injured, but not necessarily in need of being seen immediately. These are kind of they're the emergency room. You can wait even though you don't think you can wait. And their families are with them, and there's talking with them, and kind of just keeping them occupied. And you guys look within, and there's this kind of amber light coming from within this branch-like entryway. You see, standing near the entrance are two green-robed individuals. Their robes are still tatty and kind of brown with wear and tear. Much like you've seen the other guards or clerics or priests. You're not quite sure what the term here would be. Wear. They're speaking to an elven gentleman who is, well, you can't quite tell. But he's speaking kind of animatedly with them, but you can't quite overhear what he's saying.
This is out of character, but does anyone else hear Max is coming off kind of staticky?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're crinkling.
How about now?
Well, it's hard to tell.
Oh, is it like super?
You're sounding
Seems
like
like
a
it's
little
better.
better.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
sounds better.
Yeah, just let me know, because it might have been like side tones, it might have been my mic position. Either way, yeah.
It's still happening.
No,
It's
yeah,
still
you're
happening a
crinkly,
little.
yeah.
Oh,
That may just be fate.
yeah,
Yeah.
it may be. We'll figure it out later. If my mic's starting to go, that's real exciting.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
It might just have to do with the fact that you're streaming.
Oh, it might. Anyway, yeah. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, we're all standing up there, right?
Yes.
I don't know how big the fucking hallway was that they came up, but if it's not if getting by them isn't, I don't know. Mist moves to the side, so people behind them can go up.
Okay.
They're not just standing in the middle of everything like idiots.
Yeah, it's not super small. It's probably about 30 feet wide. But yeah, you shuffle off to the side, and there were people coming up behind you.
Yeah. Mist kind of says with telepathy to everyone, "So up here, what are we going to do?"
We can't tell you that without speaking out loud.
That's fine.
I mean, I assumed you were coming up here to talk to this priestess person.
Yeah.
I mean, so what? We're going to just say we want to know more about Gyantha
Why
and the
not?
temple.
I don't know, I was just gonna wing it.
Yeah.
Nenia, you might want to go first, since it seemed they let us by because of you.
Right. Thanks. No. Alright, yeah. She nods to that and, they left the line, miss. She can't cut the line. Oh my god.
The line is indeed about 3 people deep.
Okay. Well, she'll go to the back of the line because she's not rude.
Okay, so Nania,
Well, yeah,
you slide into the back of the line.
Yep.
Yeah, she didn't mean to cut everybody, just that she should go first ahead of the group.
No, it's fine. It's just Nadia headspace. She left the line. Let's go back in the line and wait longer.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It's just Nadia thoughts. But yeah, no, she'll shuffle back in line.
Okay. So Nenia, you're just kind of standing in line, trying not to look awkward, but you were certainly out of place. You're the only human, just straight up human here, because Ren is, not fully human. You stick out pretty starkly. You are short, but not quite as short as Laffy. You're kind of clean looking. You're just not an elf, and some people are kind of side-eyeing you.
I like that Nenny is usually super plain, and now that makes her stand out a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mist goes behind Nenya, and she's just sort of hanging out.
Yeah, I assume we're queuing as a group.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys all you do that friend thing with lines where, you don't, go one behind each other, you just make this, ball in the middle of the line.
Yeah.
This blob.
Because
Yeah.
it's we're all here together, technically.
Yeah,
On the same spot.
Yeah.
Spot is all of ours.
It's like when you were young and you go to the doctor with your family and you all pile into the room.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So you guys stand there for a solid 5 minutes, just kind of minding your own business before two of the people in front of you get turned aside, and one of them gets shepherded in, and the one that gets shepherded in is kind of hobbling on a little stick, but doesn't look old. So you approach one of the individuals that looks like they should be standing here, and it's this rather tall, like 7-foot tall elven man with bright blonde hair, almost platinum. And he's got like a crooked nose, and it doesn't look like he's used to smiling, but he's trying. He just-
Red is going to perhaps wisely remain silent and let Nenia handle it.
Laffy looks like she wants to say something. She just holds it in.
Mist kind of looks over at Nenia. She's
Thanks.
He
No,
be-
I know.
Nipples. She wants to touch the lady.
he begins by looking down his nose at you, but seems to catch himself and bends his head down to actually look at you and, "Yes, what can I do for you?" He says between clenched teeth.
Laffy narrows her eyes.
Yeah. Mist like puts a hand up over her mouth because she was gonna start cracking up completely inappropriately.
You don't have to. She like tries to gesture about the bending over thing, but she's just intimidated already. So, oh my god. She still has the symbol and pendant in her hands,
Okay.
and shows them to the man. I would like to speak with Priestess Enla when she has time to learn about the ways of Ganther. I have a power like hers, and was wondering if she would have time for that sort of thing. And she's deflating. I'm sorry. She's gonna stop herself right there, and yeah.
He keeps looking at you for like 20 seconds more before, "Very well, you may enter and just do wait. She's a little preoccupied right now."
Thank
That's what Saint has to say.
Yes.
Saint is bothered by this
Yeah,
clenched
no.
tooth man.
You
talking
guys,
to me.
you look behind you and you see Saint's chasing a little butterfly for a minute.
Oh my god.
Morphing happily.
Alright, well, she'll look back at the group and head on in, because she's not going to say another word of her unbothering.
Yeah, well, I guess they're going unless they're stopped.
No,
Okay.
she's going to pull them in.
Yeah, no, he doesn't stop you guys. He straightens back up slowly and just tries to continue smiling and
Ren, as she's going by, Ren pats him on the shoulder and it's like, you're getting it. You're at like a 4 out of 10, and then she keeps going.
right before you leave, the corner of his lip twitches.
Is it a good twitch or a bad twitch?
You can make a perception check or an
Oh,
insight
no.
check.
I'm gonna insight check.
Okay.
Gotta know.
Oh, dear.
Ren, yeah, sure.
14.
Okay. Is Ren gonna do something too? Okay.
14.
You both come to this conclusion at the same time. He looked like a dog that was about to bite somebody.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Ren looks at Laffy and it's like,
snickers when they're walking like an asshole.
He just looks straight ahead.
Yeah,
So,
guess they're going in.
yeah, you guys all trundle on past this very upset gentleman.
Yep.
And once you're within, I want you guys to make perception checks all around.
Hey.
Okay.
A 14.
No, Jesus.
That's all I'm gonna roll.
A 9.
Oh my god, you guys.
Okay,
Okay.
Nenia
Ren.
and Ren, you guys are distracted by that guard still. Like, just the thought of him's kind of messing with you. Nenia in particular, you're sitting there like, oh gosh, did I bother him? I think I bothered him. I can't believe I bothered him for my own needs.
Nope.
Ren, you're kind of just, you're like, you picked your ear and are inspecting your pinky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Laffy, Mist, and Bran, you guys notice that this looks like, once you're inside, it shares a similar structure as the temple you guys found in the forest. It's got the main long hallway with 3 offshoots. And the main hallway, well, other than the structure, it does look markedly different. It's not stone, it's all very organic and branch and vine-like. You even see a few small sprouts with leaves hanging off of them. And the soft ember light is pulsing from within some of those branches, like they're kind of covering some sort of glowing lantern. And there are people standing around, moving around, and there are individuals in these same robes moving amongst them, and laying hands on them and uttering quiet words beneath their breath, and there are these little flashes of green and gold light that touch people on their arms or their foreheads, and whenever those people are touched, they sit up a bit straighter or stand a bit taller and smile. And some of them have turned to leave as you guys walk in, assumedly better now. Towards the back, you do see the door is open, and you can already catch sight of the row of beds from here, where there are clearly people being held in here of some sort. Yep.
When they're walking, Mist is gonna like Eldritch sight the glow like on the walls. He's gonna try to see if she can discern if like that is divine magic. She's guessing the healing is probably similar to Nenia's.
Okay. You look at the little glow, and you see it's a modified form of dancing lights.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you can recognize the sort of arcane divine magic that these healers are using as something akin to what Nenia does. And you guys stand there for a few minutes, not quite sure, I guess, and a young woman walks up to you guys in these robes. She's probably about your height, Nenia, but she's got very long, tall ears and very short brown hair. She's not very pretty. Not very nice to look at either. She's just kind of, yeah.
Rude.
Yeah, she walks up to you guys and, hello, what can I do for you? None of you look very sick.
We're not, and I don't mean to take up much time. I have a power like yours. And she kind of gestures at the lady, but that's rude, so she kind of gestures at like people working, so...
Luffy is looking around like, is this the right woman? Because the other woman was radiant.
Yeah.
No, this isn't the same woman. You don't see the woman that you saw, at the base of the spire.
Like,
Nanya's being presumptuous, don't mind her.
Yeah.
She knows Hunter, she just...
Damn it, Enya.
I see. Well,
I was... Sorry.
no, go on.
I was wondering if Priestess... the character, I can't remember her name,
Enla.
Enla would be able to spare some time.
She gives you a silent look that you feel is kind of appraising. And she nods a few moments later, and High Priestess Enla's in the back. She's helping some of the more serious cases. You may go on back, but be warned, there are infectious diseases back there. I would pray you take caution.
I will, thank you.
What's the worst that could happen?
Please don't say that.
Death, probably.
Yeah.
Brad just shrugs at it.
And she shuffles off.
Alright.
So, do you guys just head on straight to the back?
Yeah, Mister's like, isn't there a spell for, like, warding off diseases or something, or... I don't know it. But to any of you, Mister's kind of looking between Nanny and Saint.
Saint wags his tail.
That's a good enough answer for her.
Yeah, I've done it before.
You think we should take that precaution?
Oh, well, and Player knows what she's talking about. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Ignore me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
Anyways, he's like, well, I guess we're going back there if we don't have anything to, protect us from whatever. Miss just kind of like... She's like made of robes, so she just sort of pushes one up over her nose and mouth. Like, just ups her collar a bit.
Can I see if Nadia would have, like, any gauze wraps or something to use as masks for people?
Do you have a healer's kit?
I do, I have a
Then
couple.
Yeah, you have like some gauze and various little supplies that you could probably make masks out of.
Okay. And she notices Miss doing that, and, clean kerchiefs would be good in there. If you want to go in there, I think I'll be okay talking to her too. I can make something for you if you don't have anything to cover your face with. And she kind of looks along the group.
Luffy's like, yes, Heidi, Angel, please give me something to stop me from dying.
Ren looks at her and then just sort of starts wrapping her cowl around her face. I'm good.
Brad just shrugs. He's like, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Luffy looks
Okay.
at Ren for a long moment, very confused, because she's pretty sure Ren isn't alive anymore.
Gotta play along.
I don't know if being a revenant like saves you from diseases and poisons. I don't think it does.
I'll have to look that up.
Still
Yeah.
die from dysentery.
Yeah.
Luffy doesn't know that, so she's just like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
no, the DM doesn't know it either. Oh well.
Right.
Well, whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Nadia will make a couple of kerchiefs for herself and Luffy before heading in.
Okay. So with everyone save for Bran slightly bundled up in the face region, you guys head on in, and immediately you are assailed with the scent of antiseptic and sickness. It smells... Okay. It smells like a hospital ward. It's not very pleasant. And there are individuals in beds that look a lot nicer. They're not made out of stone. In fact, they're sort of like the same like organic structure as the rest of this area, but they're shaped more like cradles than they are just like straight beds. And there are people wrapped up in blankets in there, resting. Other ones are coughing into various things covering their mouths. And there's about 3 clerics moving about this group. 2 of them look very stressed, and one is the same serene woman you saw down at the base of the spire. And you see she's moving amongst them a bit quicker than the other 2, and occasionally she leans down to utter something that you can't quite overhear. It's cool. You guys look around, and you just stand there kind of taking this in for a second, and then the woman looks up from the individual she was speaking to and looks over at you guys and tilts her head slightly. And she gathers her robes up in one hand and strides over to the group and, "Can I help you?"
I was wondering if we could help you. And immediately apology mode for including the entire group in that, and she probably...
Bran just gives her this look like, wait, what?
If I
looks
can
pretty
help you.
Mist just has I mean, you can't really tell she's smiling, but her expression doesn't change. She assumed Nenia would offer to help. Like, it's
Ren
Nenia.
Ren sets an elbow on Nenia's shoulder and is like, "I appreciate that you think we can do something here, but I'm pretty sure that all 4 of us, not including Saint, of course, are much better at causing injury than helping it. So you're on your own."
Okay.
Don't be a spoil sport. We do not know all these things yet.
I mean, I can heal, kind of.
Alright.
Small scratches.
That's very nice, but, we don't really just let people come in and help. We have a system, and we can't just let strangers come in and stand around the infectious ward. It's a bit dangerous.
Bran kind of like walks forward behind, like right behind Nydia, and kind of like gently kind of pushes her forward a little bit. And he's like, "Well, I think you'll find this one right here may just be a bit of an exception. Aren't you, Nydia? Maybe you should, inform her of the thing we were going to tell her in the first place."
Ren crosses her arms, nods along, looks at Nenia expectantly.
Nadia is looking in the middle distance for a moment. Like, she's going... She had this whole thing. She just needs to beat around the bush before she asks for something. She needs to help. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought maybe I should, words might not be enough, and I should prove myself, but, and she still has the pendant and symbol in her hand. She holds them up. I have a power like yours, and, I was wondering if I could learn more about it.
She looks like she had been about to say something, but then she saw you lift up the pendant and symbol, and her brows furrow. And she looks over the entirety of you guys, this motley crew that, well, yeah.
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 Wow.
No.
We're a real impressive sight, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All over the place. man.
Definitely memorable.
Yeah. And she looks back to you, Nenny, and frowns a little bit and says, I I see. Well then. I suppose you should all come with me. We should get out of here for now. We should not talk. They need to rest. And she just walks past you guys into the main hallway.
Can Miss try to discern her temperament?
Insight check.
Alrighty. We go. Oh, wait, hold on. Advantage on
I need to look first. I think I want to try to.
21.
Okay. No, wait, Nenny, did you say you wanted to try an insight too?
Yes.
Okay. Just making
Insight?
sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
thanks, Nadia. Jesus Christ.
That
Wait,
is such
do you-
a huge modifier!
Yeah, wait, holy shit!
She
Um,
has the. Yeah.
Nenny, you are so flustered. Mist, you get that Enla's confused. Her body language and just the way she looked at you guys, she doesn't know what to make of this. But she strides off and looks back over her shoulder at you guys and come. And she walks off to one of the side rooms. It's the one that in the other temple was the experiment room.
Ooh.
And she pulls out a little key from her pocket and slides it into the lock on this door that is surprisingly normal. And clicks it open and walks in, and the door stays open. And you see that she's holding it open for you guys.
Yeah, well, Miss is gonna follow.
Ren ushers Nenia in.
Okay. Nania's ushered in and she says thank you as she's ushered in.
Within is not the same sort of. It's not an experiment room. It is clearly this private chamber. There's a desk pressed up against the back wall, a small cot, a small basin, and a small wardrobe. It's all in all a very plain room, and she looks to you guys and, I'm sorry I don't have more seats to offer. I don't take guests too often.
That's fine.
And she steps past whoever the last one in is and pulls the door shut. It's a little crowded in there, actually. It's not a super large room. And
Miss is super tempted to just float, but she figures that's not appropriate right now.
and Enla looks at all of you and... Well, I suppose introductions are in order. I am High Priestess Enla of Ganther. Who might you all be?
My name is Nania. Nania Reynolds. I'm from Addison. It's farther north from here. I'm just a medic.
I'm Xavier Laren Mistress, but you can call me what you like.
How do you do what you like?
Miss Snickers.
Ren looks at Laffy and Bran. She's like playing chicken to see who's gonna give their name first.
Laffy looks at Ren and feels immediately challenged.
Oh my god.
Bran gives them both just this, what are you doing look. And, I'm Bran and I mostly just follow these people around and make sure they don't get themselves killed.
I see.
Ren is staring at Laffy.
Laffy's staring at Ren.
Bran thumps Ren on the ear really hard. This is Ren.
Ow! Ow! Rude! Ah, that's my good ear.
Do you need somebody to look at your other ear, dear?
Oh, heavens no. You wouldn't like what you found in there, I'm sure.
Well, and she just looks at you, Laffy.
I'm Lafayette.
A pleasure.
And this is Saint. She gestures to Saint.
She gives Saint this long look. She squints, tilts her head to one side. He wags his tail, and she half shrugs. It looks back to the rest of you, and... Well then, Nenia, was it? You said that you possess the same powers that the rest of us do. The blessings of Ganther.
Yes, not by choice. I woke up with it one day.
Oh, that's how it goes.
I see.
Might I ask how you came across those symbols? I've not seen them before outside of my own chambers. And she points over to her desk, and you see that there is a symbol much like yours propped up against it.
Oh, we found them. The pendant was, in some ruins a very long time ago in a very different part of the country. It was, shaped much like this part of the temple, actually.
Well then, I suppose you are blessed if you found that, and you were clearly meant to be here with us. Well,
I don't intend to stay here.
oh, well, we have some traveling clerics. That's quite fine. What sort of questions do you wish to ask, then?
I just want to make a note at the thought of, like, someone being in charge of Nedia. Lobby is making a face.
Yeah, and Ren too. Ren's
Yeah.
making all sorts of, like, she's looking at Laffy and they're probably making the same kind of face.
Yeah, just like kind of squinting, kind of open mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Miss, if it doesn't look like Nenia is gonna say something immediately at questions,
Go for it, miss, because Nania's
Yeah.
terrible at asking for questions, but she has some. She just needs to, like, learn how to articulate without sounding Nania. So, go for it.
Wow.
yeah, Miss is like, how did you learn about Gyantha? I know that knowledge isn't quite common around here.
Well, much like your friend here, one day I simply woke up with this ability to heal, and it seemed rather fortuitous. And I heard a voice, and it told me to come to this temple. So I did. It had been exposed, and people had seen it for some time, but no one was able to enter until I did.
Was there like some sort of magic around it, or like a doorway?
The door simply hadn't opened yet. But as I approached, the branches retracted, and I was able to enter. And... well, I was greeted by an old woman, actually. And she sat with me and taught me about the Life Weaver, Mother Ganther.
Oh, yeah. Did you have to go through a trial?
Not quite a trial, though I did sit and talk to her for some time. It was somewhat of a trial, but it wasn't anything taxing. Why?
Now.
Oh no, I had to fight my shadow self and I almost died. It's
I-
so is this like a secret cult? Do you
Ex-
ritualistically kill anyone?
Nothing.
Excuse me?
I'm just
Obvious-
making sure we've run into some freaky deaky shit with religion.
I highly doubt that.
We do the opposite of kill people here.
Well, if he's gonna insight check.
Okay.
22.
Mist is just giving Laffy a look like, I know how you are with people, but this probably isn't the best thing to just flat out ask her right now.
With how flabbergasted and offended Enla looks, she's telling the truth. You're pretty sure.
Fluffy nods and she's like, yeah, no, that checks out. Alright. Making sure.
It's a long story. I'm sure we can tell you sometime.
We could, and you would understand.
Oh,
We have encountered people following different realmics who took different paths, so to speak.
it seems that is a bad thing, then.
Yeah.
Ren holds up her hand and she's like, "What? No bubble popping. Let her exist in the bubble for now."
Enla reaches out with a finger and mimes popping a bubble. I think you should share what it is you speak of.
Yeah, might as well at this point.
No, there's a. Oh, you guys just had to go. Oh. And she's like, she looks like she's got a reason for not telling her.
Enla moves over to sit down on her bed now, just looking at you guys expectantly.
Fluffy points to her forehead. She goes, God, had to kill myself. It was weird. She points to say, God, he doesn't look like it. He's a very good boy. Other God. Big dick.
Excuse me.
Not to look at Ren.
Ren shrugs.
His followers had, like, this weird system where they were kind of sacrificing people, or were they
Not
actually-
kind of. They were actually.
Yeah, they were sacrificing people. We had to stop that. So now, they haven't been, aside from the dog, the gods have kind of been, you know.
Huge dicks. Huge dicks. Huge. Just massive.
The ones sacrificing people were trying to bring their deity into being into a mortal coil, I guess. Didn't work.
Well,
Yeah, no, not at all.
I suppose...
Unfortunately, and she holds up her hand, she's like, unfortunately I got marked by him. So, you know.
Ah, you're both champions, then.
Not willingly. Well,
Well,
I guess
you were willingly.
Yeah, but then I realized that I like Tate better.
Fair. I mean, who wouldn't, really?
Saint Murph.
Mist is like... Okay, so out of character, I don't remember the appearance of the seer. Like, we never actually saw this person, but
No.
Mist is gonna ask if, the old woman that Enla saw looked like the seer.
Okay.
However that looks.
Okay, so you vaguely described this individual that you never really got a good look at. And Enla just shakes her head and... No, that doesn't sound familiar. Though,
Alright.
I was told that the Realmics were by and large very uncaring entities.
We're trying to change that.
She
Yeah.
gives you this blank look and...
It's like a mortal petition.
They weren't. I mean, perhaps the Realmics as they are aren't exactly the best, but
But I mean, yours can be. We don't know, because Saint is very nice. So maybe your Remick is very nice. Nothing strange is happening, and I looked at you real hard when I asked that very abrasive question, and you seem genuine.
Thank you? Anyway, yes, I do know that they are very powerful entities that have very little reason to care for us, but it is the strength they give us that is what matters.
Right. What you do with your power for the good of people and helping the sick
Exactly.
is the good thing to do.
Sure, but in my experience, I found that strength often comes with a price.
Well, it's a price
Yeah,
I'm willing to pay.
Oh, just. Oh.
You say that.
Ren, like, visibly winces.
Okay, let's not get into theological debate.
Anyway, and she looks to you, Nenia, and have you found a way to ask your questions now, or do you still need time?
I actually have different questions. I've never heard a voice before. Have the rest of your clerics heard a voice?
No others have spoken of such. I was the only one. I was told that I was the first, and my awakening led to the awakening of all others.
Oh.
I see. She is going to not say what's on her mind. Like, no. No, go ahead, sorry.
You said you've got a pendant.
I do. This is, well, I thought it just, caught my eye, but seems like there's something more to it, and she'll hold that up. This is the one that I found in the ruins of a desert where I met everyone here. And, the symbol was from a nearby, oh my god, Max, I forgot if it was actually a hospital or like a sanctuary.
It was like ruins. Basically, it was ruins.
More ruins.
Yeah.
We found more ruins on the way here where, we found the symbol as well. And she's not gonna say anything about visions and stuff just yet.
May I? And she holds her hand out for the pendant.
When they're doing this, Mist is eldritch sighting the fuck out of anything that might be happening with this pendant and this person and Nenia. She's like,
Okay.
is there gonna be some weird floating happening again with more ghosts? I want to know, man.
Okay, yeah.
Nadia will hesitantly hand it over. She's gonna trust her.
And then she hulks out.
Yeah, she hulks out and roll for initiative.
Oh god. No.
No, she holds up the pendant and gives it a look and... well, this seems like it is the mark of a traveling champion. She lets it, twist around in her hand while she holds it by the chain, and I was told of these.
Is there a difference between a traveling champion and a regular champion?
I was told that Ganther has two champions. They have one to stay, one to go. The one that goes is meant to travel and, well, do what I do, but in many places.
I see.
She lowers the pendant and hands it over to you again, and tell me, do you have much experience using your powers yet? I don't know how new you are to these.
I would say that I'm relatively alright with them. She's gonna be careful with her wording.
Okay. And Enla actually looks up at the rest of you guys as Nenia responds and waits like a full 10 seconds to see if any of you are going to say anything.
Ren raises a brow at her.
Yeah, Mist just has that same kind of weird smile. She's letting Nenia speak for herself, man.
Yeah, Brand's just kind of waiting.
Well, that's good. That's good. Very good. Not many people choose to experiment with them. A lot of people are afraid of them.
Can't say there's much we're afraid of.
At that, I need you to all make perception checks.
Oh,
Roll for
good.
initiative.
Except for Laffy. Or, okay, yeah, never
Oh.
mind. You're good. You're good.
Is it percept?
Yeah, perception.
Oh shit. I might actually see something.
Where's the misperception?
Hmm?
Did you roll perception?
Oh, I did. Did it show up?
No. Or yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Sorry, I completely didn't, I literally didn't see it. Okay. Nania, everyone but Mist, you guys hear a commotion outside. It's quiet, but you can definitely hear raised voices, between...
Ren,
Someone's getting ornery outside.
is there a
Wait, what?
window?
No.
Alright, Ren's gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, Luffy's like, well, one moment.
Excuse us a moment.
Vathan, go with them.
Inwardly, Ren is like, okay, bored now. Going
Oh my
with
God.
work. She's like, thank God, a distraction.
Yeah, Brand's gonna go see what the fuck's going on, too.
Yeah, Mist is gonna stay with Nenia, but send Vathan after anyone who's going to look.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
It sounds like there's something outside, and she, gestures for Enla, like it's her hospital. Probably shouldn't let Ren, Luffy, and
Oh, yeah,
Brand investigate by themselves.
Yes, I think I should go investigate. And she pushes herself out of her bed, and you guys are, you're out of her room, heading back to the hallway, and you hear this loud explosion, and the whole place shakes.
Alright, Ren picks up her pace.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
super gonna fight.
Yeah, no, Brand is like,
Mist?
it's going.
Mist looks more panicked like she had before they, found out some things, and she's eldritch sighting the fuck out of where she heard that. Is there weird magic shit going on that she's familiar with?
Nothing's happening inside.
Okay.
But Ren, Laffy, and Bran, you guys are heading outside rather quickly at this point, yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ren was like, yeah, dash.
Okay, you guys are...
Vathan's keeping up.
Okay, between Vathan, Bran, Ren, and Laffy, you guys are at a full sprint heading out after hearing that explosion. And you head outside, and the second you cross the threshold, you skid to a halt as you see people running around screaming, and the side of the temple's on fire. And you see two individuals in deep black cloaks running in the opposite direction.
Ren's going.
Okay.
Yeah,
She looks
Luffy's
at Laffy and she's like, give us a burst of speed, Laffy.
Luffy's gonna cast Longstrider on herself and Ren.
Okay.
Hey.
Vathan
As
didn't
you're
even
running,
stop.
as-
He kept going after the road people.
as you two are running, Laffy, you make a few gestures with your fingers, and do you cast it on Bran too?
Wait, let me just check my shit.
Count.
And see.
Brand will just catch up eventually.
Yeah, okay. I'll just cast it on me and Ren.
Okay. Luffy, you make a few gestures with your hands, and you and Ren, a burst of speed, like wind pushing at your back, helps you pick up. And these two individuals are pushing their way through the crowd, and they're screaming coming from behind you. And you see in front of you, I need you to make perception checks again.
Oh, okay. Oh, 13.
Okay. You see that they're heading towards where the spire curves and the pathway curves down the tree, that they're heading straight for the edge. And you guys are just catching up.
I have a...
Ren is gonna fucking tackle one.
Is one close
And you're
enough for
not.
Luffy? Is one close enough for Luffy to like strike out her whip and get their foot?
You may certainly try, the both of you. Ren, make a athletics check at disadvantage. Luffy, do an attack roll.
Okay, my whip attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Alright, well. Damn it.
You tried. Let's see. Shit.
She needs spells for this?
Okay. One of the individuals leaps into the air, and as he does so, there's a flash of light that you can barely see against the bright blue sky, and he's gone. Luffy,
Oh,
you strike your whip out, and it wraps around the ankle of one of them as they're midair. And you jerk back hard, and they hit the edge of the spire's platform with a loud, dull thud, and you drag them back, and they're laying on the crystal, face down, with your whip around their ankle.
Ren will get up and like sit on that one.
When,
Okay.
yeah.
when Vathan
While-
was
while
flying
laughing.
over there, was he able to get a look at the one that vanished?
You can make a perception check retroactively.
Okay, cool.
No.
Okay. Vathan then flies towards the other one.
Okay, Ren, you've plunked your ass down on one of them.
Alright. She's position she's getting her ropes out and she's positioning herself in such a way that if they're magic-y and casty, they're gonna have to yell about it because they can't move, kind of thing.
Alright, make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 26. I can't roll below a 10.
Okay. You see that their fingers were in the process of making arcane symbols, and you grab them, almost like you're about to break their fingers and then tie them together in the knots that you know that disable mages. And
Yeah.
you hear this quiet curse under their breath.
And then she gags them.
Okay.
Just for posterity.
Okay.
She knows how magic works.
Yeah?
Gotta be able to move and talk.
Yeah,
Then she's
that's how
going for
it
spell
works.
components just in case. Like she is rifling through
okay.
their shit.
Yeah, when you gag them, you flop them over onto their stomach at this point. You start patting them down, and you pull out a few reagent pouches.
Ren like tosses them back to like in Laffy's direction so she can check them over and or hand them to Mist to check over.
Okay, you find a dagger and just a few pouches of reagents.
Okay.
Their face is still like shadowed, but you've gotten a look at them, and they're pale-skinned, just real unhappy looking.
Hmm.
Would Vathan be able to see them?
Yeah.
Are they familiar
Yeah.
pale skin?
Yeah. Are they familiar?
No.
Okay. Vathan was super puffed up and then is a little bit less puffed up.
And they're they're gagged, but they're still making like angry noises and trying to kick, but are just completely at your mercy, Ren. At this point
Ren,
that Enla makes her way to the entryway of the temple that's still kind of smoldering, and the guard that you saw earlier is over at the edge, muttering things under his breath, and there's little jets of water coming out of his palms, hitting the flames and turning them more to smoke than fire.
Ren like hauls the guy to his feet.
Okay, yeah, you just yank him up, and he's about 6'2", and as you do so, his hood falls back, and he's got jet black hair, short, kind of stunted-looking ears, and just looks like he would be sneering if he could. And he's still struggling on occasion, and just...
If he's struggling too much, Ren kicks him in the back of the knees.
Okay, he falls to his knees, and there's a pained cry as there's a sharp crack as his knee collides with the crystal. Yeah. It's not like a breaking sound, it's just, it hurt.
Yeah.
Did the others catch up now?
Yeah. Mist, you've caught up.
Luffy sit on him.
Yeah, okay. Laffy, you kind of nudge Ren out of the way and just climb up onto his back and put your weight down, and he falls back down, and you're sitting on him.
Luffy just sits there and like looks proud of herself.
So Mist runs over and like looks at the. She's like double checking. She still looks concerned.
Okay.
Ren's looking at Enla and like, familiar? Not familiar?
She's trotting up, her robe still hiked up into one hand, and I don't know who that is.
Ren, do you have that jug thing?
Ren opens the bag of holding.
Are we gonna water torture someone?
I mean...
Oh, no.
the thing's on fire over there.
Ren takes out the jug of endless water and hands it to Mist.
Thank you. Does Enla look like she's gonna go tend to the fire? Okay.
She looks like she could go either way.
Alright, Mist, like, gives another glance at that guy. Like, does he have any reaction to seeing Mist at all?
No.
Okay. I was like, alright, that's good enough for her for now. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna go help with the fire. So, yeah, she goes over there, and she's using this endless jug of water to try and help put out the fire.
Is this the alchemy jug?
I think so. I mean, I don't entirely know how that works. Like, could she put it in the suck box and it would, like, explode out? Like, I don't know.
It's only a gallon of liquid.
Oh, okay.
It can do up to 2 gallons a minute, though.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're letting it fill up. When it's full, you upend it, you let it fill up, you upend it, and you're helping, definitely. And Enla's just catching her breath. What the bloody hells was that? Who was that?
I'd say an explosion caused by... And she's looking down at the guy. Black cloak, black hair, pale skin. Looks shady to me.
Yeah, maybe we should ask him why.
Also mage. Could do some magic, if he can speak.
Can we use magic on him? That way he doesn't want to use magic on us.
Yes, I can probably do that!
Alright, I'm gonna go help with the fire, and Luffy gets up off the dude's back and goes to take care of the fire.
Ren takes over by, like, hanging on to him. Do you have a jail? Or something?
No. Why? Um, no, we can take him to the storeroom, though. It dulls some of the magic that we can do. I don't know what it might do for him, but if he's a caster, it might affect him somewhat.
Ah, good,
How
perfect.
would a storeroom dull magic?
I don't know.
Ren looks at Brandon and is like, magic.
It's like, he doesn't seem convinced, but he shrugs. He's like, alright, whatever.
Okay. So she angrily shuffles her way back into the temple, and Ren, you keep the guy held by the scruff of his neck and jostle him occasionally when he tries to dig his heels in.
She's just like murmuring threats into his ear if he doesn't keep moving.
Every third threat gets through.
Yeah.
Luffy, you're over there helping out with the fire as you guys all go inside again.
By the end of it, she's getting creative, and there's something about plucking pubes, and nobody wants to hear it.
Ew.
Make an intimidation roll.
Oh my god!
Red, please.
It's not going to be very. It's not going to work.
The second the
Oh
word
my God.
the second the word pubes come out of your mouth, he tries to laugh,
Yeah, you can't threaten a man with a bikini wax.
but like when he tries to laugh, the gag digs in a bit harder and his tongue gets stuck on it. He's like
Ren kind of laughs and then sort of adjusts the gag so it's not hurting him.
Okay. Enla looks back over her shoulder, especially at you, Nenia.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of looking for you. And does she spot you?
Yeah, she's been hanging along and just maybe, she was going to suggest the suck box for the water. Or, well, no. She's going to ask Mist if she could use her magical water powers to help with the fire. And now it's been, like, ruined for her that was what that was.
You know what Laffy's doing right now, right?
Yes, I do.
No?
Yeah, you're using the spare water, aren't you?
Oh, okay. I thought you were going somewhere.
No, you're using the spare water.
I guess in the end,
I'm so sorry.
they needed the spare water.
Miss
Okay, but-
also has create food and water. She could just like summon 30 gallons of water on the ground somewhere.
I need a fucking cigarette. I hate you guys.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, yes,
All
I'll
the
let you finish
spare
this
water
one.
we'll ever need.
Okay, so Enla leads you guys over to the storage room area, and it is much like the one in the other area, or the other temple that you were in, but again, this one is made out of more organic material, not stone. And, Mist, you're with him now, right?
If
Or
the
you and
fire has
Laffy
been
both.
relatively taken care of, then yeah.
It's
Like,
still taking some time.
She used her spells. She threw the water at the thing. You know, she did what she could. She's not a druid, so.
Okay, well, if you did all that you could, I imagine you went with the group. You're like, good enough.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's
Okay.
very missed.
Laffy, are you still outside doing your firefighter impression?
I mean, does it look like they got this?
Make a nature check.
Like, 22.
You're not the only one that can prevent forest fires. You're fine.
Okay, then she goes and she finds.
Okay. As you all enter this room, you do feel like your senses kind of pull in a little bit.
Mist kind of eyes the tentacles, see if they do anything weird.
They've wrapped down around your wrist. They're not very active right now. It's like they're asleep.
Okay.
She walks over and closes the door, and this one is made out of vines. So her closing it is shutting this little, like, it looks sort of like a door, and when it's closed, vines creep down from the ceiling and wrap around it to completely seal it off. And okay, we're fine now.
Ren
Well.
keeps him tied up, but she ungags him.
Mist gets ready to counterspell. She's got it.
Yeah, Bran has his up too, just in case.
Okay, the second he's ungagged, he starts uttering some arcane words.
Can Luffy punch
Counterspell.
him?
Okay.
Ren's gonna smack him. I imagine Laffy going for his gut, Ren like
Alright.
decks him in the face.
Laffy and Ren make attack rolls. Mist
Okay.
and Bran. He was on the verge of casting
I got a
Dimension
one.
Door.
Yep. Yeah, Mist.
Wait, he's cast. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Ren's a fucking maids person. Hang on.
What?
Hang on.
Wait!
Just a minute. She's got
Yeah!
that feet.
So do
Dang.
I! What the fuck
Maid
does that
player.
do?
I don't fucking know. Where is the feet tab?
Oh god.
Oh man.
If only I were more
there we go.
organized. What the
It has.
Oh.
If he's concentrating, he has disadvantage on the saving throw to maintain his concentration.
Okay. Yeah. So, Bran and Mist, do you guys do you attempt to counterspell, or do you just
Yeah,
outright?
Mist.
If it
Mist
looks like
has
the
done it.
if it looks like the cast is actually going to go through,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mist, you do yours first.
Do I gotta?
I mean, this all happens very quickly, so you can
I mean,
either
do
choose
I gotta roll anything? Oh wait, Dimension Door is okay.
4th level.
Yeah.
spell's 4th level or Dimension Door. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay.
Once upon a time, it was third
The
level.
heck do I roll again? Shit. Let me find it in the giant list of things. So let's see. Oh, I'm looking at Dimension Door. God damn it. I got this, guys. I got this.
I believe in you.
You too.
Roll an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Okay, so that is just Charisma?
Yes.
Plus proficiency, I think.
Wait.
Yeah.
So, shit.
D20 plus proficiency plus charisma.
Hang on. I'm gonna spellbot this.
Okay.
Yeah, you make an ability check using your spellcast. No, so just
Yeah.
charisma. So D20
Oh, yeah.
plus
So it's
charisma.
just modifier, yeah.
Okay. Wait, this is a lot of things.
Okay. As the spell starts forming on his lips, Ren, you reach over and you just suck him. Where are you hitting him?
Oh, she like open palm smacked him right in the face.
Okay. You slap him real hard. It doesn't look like it interrupted the casting, but Mist, a little bolt of silvery energy shoots out of your fingertips and hits him in the lips. And the spell just turns into this mush of words.
Yeah, stop that.
He's just... He's
Besides,
just glaring.
Ready. Oh my goodness. Really? Attacking a hospital of all things? I mean,
So
I
what's
can
your
understand.
opinion? What's your opinion on dying? Because if you are going to be casting a lot, we can just kill you. But you know,
He just keeps glaring. At Enla specifically.
Ren
What do you
turns-
have against her?
Ren turns around to Enla and is like, "So, what sort of enemies have you made by becoming the High Priest of Yanthern, healing
I don't
the
know.
population? Think real hard."
I'm trying. I can't think of anything, and it's this point the guy chimes in and... She's a witch. She's a fucking witch.
oh, is that what this is about?
You are a mage, and you're accusing her of being a witch.
Oh, I'm
Look like, what the fuck, dude?
kind of disappointed, really.
Just
Expected
looks at
more.
you guys and glares, and she worships a false god.
And who do you worship,
I don't worship anybody. She comes around here offering healing, and so long as people worship her
Okay.
god.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm
wait.
sorry. I'm not following. I haven't really been in academia that long, so maybe that's why I'm having trouble with this. But you are saying you are combating a woman who heals the sick by setting fire to a hospital? Who are you protecting exactly? Just confused. Clear this up for me?
Protecting all the poor people that she's taken advantage of.
Luffy punches him.
Make an attack roll.
Nenia softly gasps.
9.
Laffy, you try to punch him, but you, like, threateningly punch, you barely miss. Like, you go between his legs and hit the wall behind him.
He's not tall.
Intimidation.
He flinches and...
What do
Ren
you
sets
think
a.
she's going to do? I mean, I heard what she said, and all she said was to trust. That's not really, like,
I mean,
brainwashing weird stuff there.
if I get a scratch on my arm and I ask you to heal it, are you going to make me worship your god? He's talking to the priest.
No? What? I'm not asking anybody to worship.
Bran turns back to the guy. See, your argument's not really holding up.
She's a liar!
Alright, here's my question. Have you denied anyone treatment?
No. There are some
Ren-
that get turned away, but they're welcome back the next day.
Ren, hang on. She's gonna judge her poorly.
So, insight check?
Yeah, can Luffy make an insight check too?
Sure.
Hang on. Actually, wait. Do I actually have anything in insight? No. Yeah, no.
Okay.
And squints real hard at her. And then she looks at Laffy because Laffy's better at this.
Laffy, you can't get an exact bead on her, but she sounds like she's telling the truth.
Luffy, nods at Ren.
Just...
Right? And Ren sort of, rubs her
Gave you the
jaw.
idea that you need to worship the god in order to be healed.
That's how this always goes. Someone shows up, says if you follow me, we'll take care of you. She's taking advantage of the people who need help.
Well, she's helping them.
Okay, excuse the fuck out of you, and Luffy goes and tries to look at his ears.
Okay. His ears?
Yeah.
Alright, make a perception check.
"21.
There are elven ears.
Luffy's excuse the fuck out of you! Talking as if you have ever been marginalized before a year ago. How this always goes, were you even alive when religion was in the world?
I've seen all the people come and go, say worship this, worship that. You'll...
Where'd those people go?
Mister's gonna insight check to see if this guy's just fucking nuts.
Okay, insight check.
He seems a little bit rabid. It's kind of weird. 24.
There is definitely something wrong.
Okay.
It's right about now that there's a rumbling sound that starts in his stomach.
Oh,
Something's wrong.
no.
He's not.
It's gonna be worms again. Everyone stand away.
Miss, like, how big is this room?
It's about 30 by 30.
So, not. Okay.
What do I have to roll to prepare for?
Prepare for what? Prepare for a worm?
Prepare for
Animal handling.
Ren, okay, Ren is going to, like, grab him and drag him to the other end of the room so that other people can start moving away.
Okay, Ren, you snatch him and start dragging him, and he starts laughing. And and he starts to expand.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just like DeviantArt.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Like, is he like glowing under
No,
his skin?
no,
or is
just
he
every part of him is starting to inflate
Okay.
like on
so
DeviantArt.
making sure he's not about to like he's not like a human bomb or something.
Does
I'm
Miss see
thinking.
any magic happening with this? Like, there's some shit
Make an
going
Arcana
on?
check.
Okay. $24.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
there's magic that's kind of pulsing inside of his stomach, and it's spreading throughout his body like magma. And you guys start to see that now he's starting to glow this bright red, and he's laughing and laughing. And I need you to all make reflex saving throws.
What the fuck?
how-
What is a reflex saving
Or-
throw?
How
Wow.
close is Bran?
Make
to
a dexterity saving throw.
How close is Bran to this guy? Like before he explodes?
Probably about 15 feet away.
Would Bran have enough time to cast Banishing Smite on his sword and stab him?
Let me see.
Jesus.
I mean, Ren's fine.
Yeah, you would.
Bran's gonna cast Banishing Smite on him on his sword and stab him.
All right, Bran, you run your hand along the sword. It glows temporarily before fading, and then you just walk over and just stab him through the gut, and it starts to rumble. And
Lanced him like a pimple.
you see that your sword starts to quiver inside of him, and then he's gone.
Oh,
Yes! Yes!
well.
Ren looks at Bran and is like, good plan. Better than my plan.
Where did you send him?
Oh. I never know where these people go when I use this on them. Are you kidding me?
It's someone else's problem now.
Yeah.
Well, that was unnervingly familiar in some ways.
Emma just
Bran-
looks horrified.
Ren
you
turns
too.
around and looks at Enla and Nenya and she's like, so,
Got a bit of a situation here, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that these ones aren't going to be able to be rationalized with.
Yeah, no, there was something definitely wrong.
We are gonna fight! We're gonna fight!
Could
Let's quench the bloodthirst until we figure out who we're fighting.
did Miss see any symbols on them?
You don't remember.
Okay. And would she, like... When she checked to see if something is wrong, like, thinking back, was there... And then the magic that she saw pulsing through him afterwards, like, would she be able to put anything together as, like, there was magic in him causing this, or if there were two different things.
You can make another Arcana check.
Alrighty, she's
I also
she's
have a
thinking
question.
real hard, like, what the fuck?
Okay, what's your question, Laffy?
So I have keen mind and I have observant, right?
Uh-huh.
Would I be able to use that to remember if there were any, like, distinguishing shit on him?
Sure. Make a... I guess make a history check with advantage, since it's not really historical.
Okay, let me
Um,
just...
Mist, you
Oh,
piece
no!
together...
Golly!
Mist, you
Wow.
piece together that the magic didn't start within him. It started somewhere else and made its way into him. It's not the sort of thing
Okay.
you can cast on yourself.
There is a different source to this.
Laffy, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
But you do remember there weren't any like symbols, but he had to have come from somewhere. Obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't think he could have just walked up here.
I think
Yeah.
it's time to consult the crowd.
Okay, well, whatever this was, he couldn't have done it to himself. So there's someone or something outside of this that's making this happen. I don't like it, it's too familiar.
It's right about now that there's a wet slapping noise as Bran's banishing smite wears off,
Oh my
and
god!
there's just a wet pile of meat.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, he comes back!
Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, some of them. If they're native to the plane that they were on when I banished them, they come back eventually.
Is it like, does it look like,
Ren looks down and is like, ooh.
Well,
does it
I'm
look like something
Hell.
came out of them, or I mean,
You can make an investigation if you want. You can make an investigation check.
Okay, here we go, man. Miss is just like, well, alright. She's seen enough weird exploded bodies. It's fine.
Wow.
Oh my.
Nothing came out except like his own organs.
Okay, yeah.
He just kind of popped.
At least nothing came out besides, everything that was supposed to be in there.
Enla just gasps.
Yeah,
well,
sorry.
I'm not cleaning that up.
Yeah, no, dibs out.
well, prestidigitation works on this sort of thing.
I used to work with dead people all the time. I'll just scoop them up off the floor.
Fair.
You are all horrifyingly blasé about this.
You have no idea what we've been through.
Endless.
we,
It's for Nenia's mind.
We've dealt with a lot of things, unfortunately similar, before, if not worse.
So what?
So it seems that people are under the wrong impression of what you're doing, and there's, some group or potentially some person, some entity, something, gathering these people up and making them, exploding bombs and twisting their minds, I guess.
Ren, this is the point where Ren is going to be like, I have a simpler solution. You continue. I'm going to go talk to people. And she leaves.
Bye. She just looks at the rest of you guys. Still really, she's pale. She doesn't look great.
Laffy is looking contemplatively down at what used to be a man and thinking, like, how the fuck is she gonna clean this?
Yeah.
Use the suck box.
Oh my god.
Don't we have a monster bag?
Yeah.
Ren's got the monster bag.
Oh no.
Laffy thinks about Ren and she sighs.
We haven't.
Not
we
in
have
the
a
gay
box.
way, in the frustrated way.
I mean, she's just walking. She's not like running anywhere. She's probably like 10 feet down the hallway by this point.
Laffy opens the door and she's like, I need your bag!
Which one? I've got a few of them.
The nine bag.
Ah, yes. Ren walks back and hands her the bag.
Thank you. And Laffy starts shoveling the dead man.
Alright, yeah, Luffy, you just bend down, grabbing fistfuls of man meat. And
Oh my god.
you've just no like a plume or anything. You're just grabbing meat and putting it in this like monster mouth bag.
It's just.
And like you're careful to not put your hand in because you almost did once. Like you kind of put your hand in to make sure it got in there, and you felt something graze your hand that felt like a giant tooth. So you never did that again. And yeah, soon there's just like a stain on the floor.
Mist prestidigitations floor, and then prestidigitations Laffy's hands, unless she wants to look like a badass or something.
Laffy looks like at her hands for a moment. And she's like, yeah, no, I guess you should probably clean them, please and thank you.
Yeah. Miss nods and does the thing.
Okay. The bag is fed.
It is appeased.
For now.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
done, and Anla just watched horrified as you picked up handfuls of person.
Yeah. Laffy, by the way, does this completely deadpan, like nothing in her expression.
I imagine she was doing it like you're like picking up your dog's poop with a plastic
Yeah.
bag. Just like slightly annoyed. Okay, so Ren,
Yeah.
you are now outside, I presume.
Yeah.
And you see the guard that had been scowl smiling at you, smowling, let's call it.
Beautiful.
He's rubbing off his hands on a towel, and he's just full on scowling now. And there's a few people
Ren,
still milling around, looking afraid, but not quite willing to leave.
Ren comes up, claps the guy on the back, and is like, so, see anything useful?
I see plenty of things that are useful. What exactly do you mean?
Ren gives him like the deadpanest look she can deadpan. Really?
They came out of nowhere.
Alright. Came out of nowhere, set the place on fire, ran back into the crowd to disappear into nowhere. That was the plan.
Yep, I guess that was the plan. That's
Alright,
what
has
they
this
did.
happened before?
Nope.
Have you had any dissenters?
We've had a few people that get uppity, but no one that's mean or hurting other people like this or trying to burn us down. He says as he jerks a thumb to the smoldering tree.
It's a tree, it'll grow back. That's not how trees work, Ren. But anyway.
Grab some dirt.
And is this the only district of the city that you're operating in?
Yeah, this is the only one we've got a church in.
I mean, you don't have anywhere spreading the word. They can come here and get healing.
Certain people do, but we don't. We don't have the manpower to do it.
All right. And when you say get uppity, just mostly impatient at the fact that they're not being helped right away?
Yeah, exactly that. Listen, I just think these people have something against us. I don't know where they came from. They literally appeared out of nowhere.
Yes, and the other one exploded. Your priestess is fine.
He looks at you and just looks like he does like a mental skip. Like, he's just gonna skip right over that one.
Ren kind of gives him like the Kermit the Frog look, like. So if I was looking for the most troubled part of the city, which district would I be headed to?
The remnants of the gold are pretty bad.
Alright. Which way is that?
It's all the way to the north end of the city, near the water.
There's not still demons around, are there?
That's why it's pretty bad.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Alright, thank you. And Ren is gonna trot off to the north.
Just go by yourself.
By herself?
Meanwhile, Ren touches her communicator once she's out of earshot of the dude. She's like, so, demons still in the north end of the city. Who wants to come with me?
Ooh, me.
Wait, what did the demons have? Like, what? I mean,
come on.
but what does that have to do with
Mind-controlling exploding bodies and demons aren't involved? Really, Mist?
Well, we have seen other things in which mind-controlled and strange things coming out of bodies are not demons. So...
Well, it wasn't worms, so we've already ruled that out.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But if we're, going to knock off what it isn't, demons are a good place to start. Right?
Perhaps.
Come on, you hunted demons for a year and you're not excited about this?
I'm excited about this.
I never said that. I'm also cautious for other reasons, like what happened the last time we were here.
I didn't see anything familiar on them.
Enla is, like, nearby, just looking horrified. Like, you two are talking into nothing.
Fluffy's talking into her communicator.
She doesn't know what she's looking at.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's not like cell phones are a commodity.
Anyway, I'm headed there to scout, so
Could
I'll...
you wait for a bit? Because some of us don't know where the fuck we're going.
Laffy knows. I said north, and Ren's communicator cuts out.
Yeah, north's that way, and Luffy points.
Just as a reminder, you guys are, like...
Still in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're in
like
the
400...
spire.
Yeah, you're like 400 feet up on a
Red's gonna
curved
go to the
spire.
edge.
Yeah, like, if she's just gonna walk off the edge, she's free
Just
to.
land in a bale of hay.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
She was pointing out where north was. Mist said she didn't know, so Luffy was helping.
Yeah, Laffy, you just pointed to a wall.
Yeah, I know what I said. Like,
Okay.
you guys think that Luffy is something other than a comic relief character 80% of the time. Clearly, you've all forgotten what the past year is.
Jesus.
Fluffy points at a wall.
Ren, as you're walking, make a perception check.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. You start heading down the curved spire, and off to the side, you just kind of idly glance to where the guy disappeared off the edge, and you catch some, like, blue twisting shapes off the edge of the, platform. Like, within arm's reach.
Alright. And stops. Does like a complete 45-degree turn and like goes towards it. And she like reaches,
Ren's gonna touch a thing and get teleported somewhere, and she's gonna be all alone.
touch it.
You touch
she
it?
does. And she
Yeah.
touches it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what happens. Ren, you get...
Yes!
Your
No,
fingers...
Are you fucking?
No, Ren, your fingers brush this arcane symbol, and suddenly the world drops out from under you, and in the blink of an eye, the world comes back, and you are by yourself. You look around you, and you're really high up, and you look down, you're on a pillar that's in the middle of nowhere, like atop some mountains, and you look to one side, and you see a large mountain range and blue sky. You look to the other side, and you see the same thing.
Well,
And you look in front of you, and there's a big, long rope bridge leading towards a giant stone structure. And that's where you get to stay for a little bit.
I fucking hate you.
Just like it's doing like the Star Wars like dramatic pan,
Yeah.
and then zooms in on Ren's face, and she's just like, "Oh fuck."
had to touch the thing.
listen, it's
Fucking believe.
I can absolutely believe it.
Yeah, no, this makes sense.
yeah. How many times has Ren been teleported off on her own?
Yeah. They're
I
gonna
was-
think Ren went north.
Mm,
Alright, so back to the rest of you guys.
Mhm.
uh-huh.
I
Communicator doesn't work.
Yeah, no, it does not
assume
work.
We're gearing up to go north.
Yeah, you...
Yes, we are.
Where?
Go to the gold sector or whatever.
Oh, right. Miss probably notices Endless staring at them like, what the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah, no, she's just like...
Yeah,
Is-
she points to her thing and she's like, I made these. They can communicate with, the one that went off. We're talking to them. Yeah.
Okay.
It's magic.
And she seems like relieved when you say magic.
Like, not even like recent, like, gold magic, just, magic. Been around for a while, I
Okay.
think.
She looks at you, Nenny, and I'm sorry, dear. I know you had questions. Do you still want to ask? Or
I
is it-
don't. I think you should head with your clerics and make sure everybody's all right. I think we are going to go see if we can figure out what happened
Some
outside.
questions for the demons. Assuming they're
Yeah.
actually dying.
Actually, do you know the spell message by chance?
Ooh, Bran.
No, Mista's asking Endless.
Yes, I do.
Okay, excellent. If you find out anything that happened here and you want someone like to help, can you send us or send me a message like north? Probably be that way. And we can come back.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Excellent, thank you. Right, so we're gonna go see if this was demons or not.
Real quick, Ren, make a history check.
Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. I'll make a history check, but...
Mhm.
Okay, hang on.
Is it fucking Strahd's castle? Like, what?
Okay. Go on,
Okay.
Mist.
Yeah, no, she just asked if they were gonna go see if it was demons.
Okay.
Kind of looking at the others. Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna go find Ren.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were.
I shouldn't be in front.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
we
alright.
got myself into, so let's get moving.
Yes.
Offie gets moving. She's on the move.
Okay. You guys head on outside.
Yeah, when they're going, Mist is looking around to see if she can see any veins of
Mist, make
what happened.
make Arcana check.
34.
Okay. As you're walking, you do catch a shimmering, like bluish green symbol rotating through the air.
Can she recognize it?
Yeah, it's a teleportation spell.
Mist is like, oh, wait, what?
What?
Was this wasn't here before, was it? Mist is pointing at it. Don't touch it, it's a teleportation spell, but, you know, it would make sense for where those people vanished off to.
I mean, who would be stupid enough to touch some random glowing sigil?
Laffy's eyes widen.
Yeah, Mist looks at Laffy, he's like, oh, shit.
Ren
You're not
touched it,
thinking
didn't she?
that. I
Should
mean,
we... What?
if she saw it, she probably did. Hopefully she
Okay,
didn't
wait.
see it.
Should we call... Are you talking about Miss Rentoina?
Yes.
Laffy says into the communicator, Renzuina is an asshole. Renzuina farts in people's faces and then walks away and pretends it wasn't her. And she waits for an.
Is that style static?
Ren
Yeah.
really likes dogs and werewolves.
Really?
I mean, yeah, but...
She's super
Hey
don't get
Ren,
a
we found
reaction.
a werewolf. There's just a whole pack of them.
Dear.
You might have made her mad.
No.
Here's the thing. She probably would have yelled at us or tried to deny it or
Or
something.
said something snarky.
Yeah. Appeared behind us and like, I don't know, hit us or something.
So probably a safe bet. She touched the bloody thing, didn't she?
Let me see. Can Miss like investigate this thing to see if she can tell like if it goes somewhere close or somewhere far? Is there
No.
any way to tell?
No, there's
Maybe
no
we
way to
should
tell.
just leave her there for a while.
I mean, that would be pretty funny.
Let her learn the lesson.
We don't actually know where this goes, though. I mean, if
Oh,
they
that's-
used it to escape,
She might be in danger.
could Miss see if this was recently put here? Is there a way to tell that? Like, how fresh the spell is?
No.
Alright. She's just trying to figure out if she can learn anything about this before they inevitably touch it. Like, she knows what's gonna happen, but... well... Right, yeah, Do any of you have You don't. None of you have this sort of spell, do you? There's no way that we could just come back here if there's only a one-way portal. If it turns out we made a mistake and
worst comes to worst, we use the stone. It would be inconvenient, but we'd be away.
That's true.
That's a good point. The stone works wherever we're going.
I mean, I think it works basically anywhere.
Sure, but you never know.
This is true.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
So what? We're gonna go through here, assuming that Ren did. Fuck the demons. We're going through the weird thing.
Well, and then Lofty touches it.
Okay. Laffy's gone.
That's
Nania
what I
will also
thought.
touch it.
Yeah.
Laffy or Nenia's gone.
I'm assuming everyone's touching the weird glowing floating symbol.
Yep. Bran, you see Saint take a running leap at it. Like, after Laffy's like, my girl!
Oh, I love him.
Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Ren, what have you been doing?
Testing the integrity of the wood bridge.
Okay,
As in, she's like halfway across it.
Oh my god.
okay. Yeah, you're like halfway across it, like taking hard steps, like almost stomping along.
Yeah.
Because that's the best idea.
Yeah.
She's tied the baby release to like the rope, and then it's like sliding it along as she goes.
Because if the rope's totally not gonna break or anything.
Yeah.
Something that I hold on to.
Yeah.
Fish.
Alright, you guys all just pop up on top of this giant pillar. To your left, all around you is blue sky, and you see mountains. I'm about to sneeze, hold on.
So is Ren still on the bridge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can they see Ren on the bridge?
Yeah.
Bran cups his hands around his mouth and yep. Ren's Wiener, I swear to everything, I'm going to cut this bridge.
Please don't cut the bridge.
I mean, you're welcome to, but then you'd have nowhere to go.
I mean, we would. I can do
We-
some things for that.
Don't say that.
Bran points at Mist. We have a magic rock that'll take us back to Sigil. What do you have?
9 lives?
You don't know that for sure.
9-ish. At least 2.
Ren actually cares. Question.
Also, I'm super glad you came because the communicator wasn't working.
Yeah, you know,
We figured when you didn't reply to a lot.
we said that there was a whole pack of werewolves, and when you didn't reply, that's when we were certain.
There was a whole pack of werewolves?
Yeah, you missed it. There were just so many.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, they thought the
That's what you
things
get
in
for
the
touching
north.
the teleportation sigil.
They thought the things in the north
know
part
what
of
it
the
was.
city were demons. Turns out they were werewolves.
Oh. Well, we'll have to get back there at some point. Do you know where we are? 'Cause I
Hell
do.
no.
Okay. And then
Wait.
she looks past Bran and she looks at Mist and she looks at Laffy and she's like, take another look. That's
Laffy looks
Silborn.
around.
And she points south.
Does Laffy
Yeah.
recognize it?
Yeah, Ren said that's stillborn to the south. And
But-
with her help, yeah, when she points, you follow her finger and you see stillborn at the base of the mountains next to the big lake. And you see the big tower of Sigil Watch next to it now.
Laffy makes a sound, and it sounds a lot like.
Okay.
You know, we're at that temple, the one that Aurelian sent us to, and she's
Right.
still
But
shimmying.
this isn't the
across.
temple that we want to be at!
Sure isn't.
Mist is gonna look where they came from to see if this was like a one-way teleportation thingy.
Make an Arcana check.
Here we go. Damn.
Fuck!
She's on this.
Wow.
It's intended to be, but your skill in arcane manipulation would let you reopen it.
Okay. It's like, well, good news. If we don't want to be at this temple, I could try to reopen this and we could go back.
Later. We have these people to deal with anyway.
Are they actually at, like, the other temple, or...
You can make a history check.
Okay, yeah. Mist is, like, disoriented. She's really bad with direction. She's just like, are we actually here? Where the fuck?
You look ahead of you, and this does look familiar.
Okay.
Ren continues to creep along.
When was there a giant bridge to... So, okay. Laufey, remember the spot? Would Miss know how long she would be able to reopen the thing? Is there, like, a time limit?
As far as you know, no.
Okay. We might want to come back here so I can tear this portal open again.
Yeah. Alright.
I guess we're going this way. So, yeah.
Okay.
Mist is gonna go along the bridge too, but she's doing a thing where she's kind of like half levitating and half pulling herself along the rope instead. Like, she's not putting much pressure on those boards.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are like creeping along. Don't be suspicious. Occasionally.
She's also looking around, like, if there's like any weird hideouts or something on the side of these mountains, like.
You can make a perception check.
Yeah. Anything weird, man.
You see a lot of mountain.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, the boards creak every once in a while, and there's brief gusts of wind that shake the bridge precipitously, but you guys continue creeping along. And after about 20 minutes, Ren, you're there like 10 minutes ahead of time. You're just kind of waiting up against the entrance of this temple. You didn't come this way the first time around.
No.
But you're sitting outside, and you look up, and you see it's this giant marble archway that has the symbols of each realm carved into it, actually.
Huh. So different from the main temple.
Yeah.
Because there were only 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
And the rest of you guys eventually catch up to Ren. You're standing there looking up. It's about 100 feet high, the entrance.
Sort of ironic, they were complaining about religion, and here they are running into another temple.
Yeah, fuck them.
I'm actually thinking, well, we'll see if I'm right or not. And Ren is gonna try to open the door.
Okay, make a strength check.
Sure.
Which is always funny with this group.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Okay. You lean on the big stone door, and it actually, you try and lean on it real hard, and it gives way real easy, and you stumble in a few steps.
I should have expected that if they're using it.
And you guys all follow in. It's dark at first, but you step in a bit further through this entryway that's just this dark hallway. The ceiling doesn't have anything lighting it. There's largely featureless. It's kind of like shepherding you deeper in. And then you hit an area that doesn't have a roof, and the sun comes down through it. It's like you remember it. And you see...
it's this place.
Yep. You see.
People.
Yep. You see the familiar structures that you haven't seen in quite some time. There's the
This is
various.
just like, oh.
Yeah. There's the various little stone rooms. You see the top of a little ziggurat-like thing in the distance, to the north of you guys slightly. And you do hear the sudden, "Hey!" And you look over and you see two wild-haired looking individuals looking at you guys with wide eyes.
You left the
Hey.
door open.
And
Sorry, should we have not?
guess what time it is?
Combat time.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, what's my initiative?
Roll for initiative.
We look way too big for this map.
Yeah, no, this map, like, if I wanted to make it, like, appropriately sized, it had to be 100 or 50 by 50.
Jesus. We all are getting 14.
This is creepy.
What the hell? I need all the... Okay.
Ren is not on the map.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Alright.
I say that as if I actually knew.
14's roll again. There we go. Redeem
Nice.
me.
I
Whatever.
can't control her.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That I genuinely forgot.
Hey.
Okay.
Woo.
I'm actually gonna go real quick. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I need to BRB really quick.
Yeah, go ahead and we'll take a short break here.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, we'll take a short
Okay.
break. We'll be right back,
Time
Internet.
because I also have to be right back.
I'm gonna make coffee.
Alright, we're back. Hi, Internet.
Hello.
Hey.
We get a
Hello.
coffee, smoke, whatever break.
Wait, is that here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been saying sentences.
I didn't hear you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And don't feel too bad. Sometimes she doesn't hear me when we're having like a one-on-one conversation.
Nice. Alright, so. Let me turn on the battle music here.
Heck yeah. Now we're missing
Huh.
Bran.
No, Bran's there.
Yeah. What are you
Am I?
talking about?
Where?
Right there.
Oh, there you go.
Are you okay?
I was hidden beneath Luffy, apparently.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
okay. The wild-haired man nearest to you takes a look at you guys and goes away.
Oh,
It's like, nope.
Alright, well,
Alright.
bye.
bye.
This one comes a little bit closer and turns to face you guys. You see that he's wearing a little bit of armor here and there. And he's got a large sword that he's brandishing and just kind of staring you down.
Bran kind of glances at the group and she's like, for now, until we're certain about what's going on here, let's go for non-lethal, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Well, Ren, it's your turn.
How is it Ren's turn? She's got like 7 initiative.
Did she? Oh,
Yeah.
well, my mistake then. I
Think
saw the
Luffy
14.
Oh, yeah, no, that was her perception. No, her strength to open
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah, it's Laffy's turn.
Okay. I can move like 6 squares, right?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, Ren's actually
1,
last.
2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna hit the shit out of this guy.
Alright.
And here we go. And she's gonna hit him again, because that's just how she do.
First one hits, second misses.
Oh, okay. 13.
Okay. You do 13 damage, you crack your whip out at him, and it skates across the surface of his armor, and he winces at the thought of it more than the actual hurt of it.
Oh, and as a bonus action, it's too late for the damage now, but as a bonus action, can I throw Hunter's Mark on him?
Yes, you may.
Cool.
Gotta bacon him up. Okay. I believe it is Nenia's turn then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna move up a couple squares and just kind of look around, see if there's anything
Okay.
noticeable or different.
Make a perception check.
Alright. Because
Well,
what's
this is-
attacking people?
This is Ninia's first time here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, to our knowledge, we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mysterious.
Amnesia.
Oh, why?
Hey.
Um,
Oh,
you see that there are a mural up against the nearby wall, and it looks like part of it's recently been cleaned off, while some of it is still very dirty. You can't really tell much more without going up against it. And it is against that wall.
Oh, okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, missed.
Alright, missed. These, well, I can't remember. Are these walls things that you can see over, or are they too high for that?
They're too high.
Okay. Did they see the guy moving back?
No, actually, you did not.
Alright. Mist comes up a little bit closer. She's also not... She's kind of being cautious. Like, the last time she was here, she didn't have a good time, man. She hated it. She didn't like it at all, so...
Oh,
She is trying to, like, see if there's any of the residual shit that, like, freaked her the fuck out here.
Alright, Arcana check it up.
Where's the thing? Here's the thing. 35.
There is residual dampening of some sort, but it's not enough to affect you anymore.
Okay. She feels a little bit better about that, but she still says, like, with telepathy to everyone, like, remember there might be mages here, so be careful.
Oh, goody. And Ren, like, flicks her wrists for her daggers.
Bran.
All right. Brand's gonna just gonna head out here. He's going to assist Luffy in the ass kicking of this dude.
Okay.
No
Fuck
words,
this
just
guy in
beat him up.
particular.
Hey, he drew first.
Yep.
First hits, second misses.
Does she-
Okay.
Kyle, shouldn't you have a higher bonus? Because it's
Oh,
proficiency.
I'm dumb. I should have a 10, not a 9. Oh well.
It wouldn't have helped. Alright, Ren, it's your turn now.
Do you not have magic weapons at all? Because those add to attack.
Yeah, it should be a +2,
Yeah,
I believe.
have like
6 proficiency. 2 or 3 from Dex? Or are you using strength?
I should have a plus 10 to my damage bonus.
Not
yes.
damage. Attack. Like, your
Yeah.
attack should be...
Oh yeah, no, this
6,
one...
7, 8.
Yeah, no, he's right.
Oh, okay.
For now.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Outlander's Blade's like a rapier plus 3, effectively, in that way, isn't it?
So that
Mhm.
adds plus 3 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus your strength or dex.
I'll figure it out later.
Ren, it's your turn.
Okay. Ren is gonna...
Or I will figure it out. I will do the math now and correct myself while
He's-
other turns are going.
These two, they got it handled. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. She assumes she's moving along the wall or something.
Yeah,
It's like-
no, this map is weird. One day I need to learn how to use the Cloud of War, or Fog of War.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I didn't figure that out. 6. Hang on. Wait. No, actually down there. 6. She's just avoiding this guy overall. 9. 10. 11. 12. And she's gonna bonus action stealth over there.
Okay, roll stealth. You did spot the other guy,
Okay.
and some kind of construct next to him.
Oh.
Mm.
Good.
And you duck down behind the corner. Okay. This guy heads closer to the construct and puts a hand up against it. And where it was previously kind of slumped over, it looks up kind of jerkily and comes to life.
Interesting.
That's his turn. Now it's other guy's turn. Luffy, he's gonna go ahead and swing at you with his greatsword.
Okay.
He's gonna do 2 attacks against you. The first one is 22 to hit.
That misses.
Dang, okay.
Oh wait, that hits. Sorry, I was looking at something. So-
Okay. You take 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
He's gonna swing again and miss the second one.
alright.
But he is going to use a legendary action
Jesus.
to do it against you, Bran. He's going to turn and double attack you.
Bran.
That's a miss. And 20 versus AC?
Nope.
Alright, he misses 2, and he curses under his breath. And that's his turn. The giant construct is definitely alive, but it doesn't move. Nenny, it's your turn.
Nana's keeping an eye on Luffy and Bran for now, but she's gonna step closer to inspect the mural.
Okay.
Would she be able to, like, discern if it's safe to, like, brush away any dust or grime
You
on the rest of the mural?
you can make an investigation check, but that's you're gonna have to choose if you're looking at it or determining if you can brush it away.
She'll look at it for now since there's a little bit showing anyway.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh.
You're not really sure. It's a mural, and there are enough figures for it to possibly be the Realmix, but you can't tell.
Okay.
Luffy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed you. It's your turn.
Oh. Well,
Whoops.
wait. Did everyone go?
I.
Going back around. Yeah, I know. I missed Luffy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's supposed to go before Nenya.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hit stuff.
Hit. Hit.
Both hit?
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. And then
11,
wait,
14.
I got this, and then what the fuck's my hunter's mark? I can't remember because
25, 26. It's a D6, I believe.
yeah. There you go.
28 damage, not bad. Okay, yeah, you crack him twice with your whip, and you catch between the plate. I missed. It's your turn now.
Alright. This kind of cautiously moves up closer. She's got like war flashbacks. She doesn't like this place, even though she's discerned it's probably fine. She kind of glances at the mural that Nenny is looking at, and that looks familiar, right? Or doesn't look changed in any way?
If you're only gonna give it a passing look, you can make a bonus action to give it a quick perception.
Okay, yeah, she's not gonna go over and stare at it too necessarily.
You think some of it looks familiar, but you can't tell without like examining it.
Yeah, it's gonna stay there probably. So she's gonna.
You never know.
But she doesn't. That's why probably. She's gonna like. Can she? Okay, so I remember these things being slightly different heights, or are they all you can't see over?
You can't see over them.
I think you cut out a little, sorry.
You cannot see over them.
Okay. So, she's gonna sneak around here. And she's like in between this little area. And she's kind of peeking out at this guy. Like, I can't put her exactly where I want her to be.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Can she non-lethally Eldritch Blast him? It's always weird with magic.
Yeah. You can non-lethal pretty much anything that has an attack roll. You cannot, like, non-lethal fireball someone.
Or, like Finger of Death.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's one of those, like, your mileage may vary.
Yeah. Okay, so she... Oh, damn, wait. She gets 4 beams now.
Blast.
Yeah, she's gonna Eldritch Blast this guy like 4 times. So I'm just gonna roll the thing, all the things first.
Okay.
Let's see. Boop, boop.
Hit, miss, miss.
Shit. Well, she got 1, man. So damage is 1d10. And she's not pushing him back or anything because that's where the others probably want him to be. So
Okay.
whole 3.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, this like black green beam streaks out and just kind of tickles him.
Yeah.
Bren.
All right. Gonna do something a little bit different this time. If Spellbot will work with me. Oh, I think Spellbot might have died.
Oh,
It's
no.
been doing that a lot lately. It gave me like a new
Oh, there
welcome
you go.
message.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was like, "Hey, this is the first time you used me," and I'm like, "No."
Don't you remember me?
Bran is going to cast Vicious Mockery
Okay.
on this person.
All
I was
right.
just looking at that too.
Hurt his feelings. Hurt his feelings real good.
They have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. God damn it. Dice, come here.
Doesn't want it.
12.
Nope.
Alright, what happens?
Okay. He takes 4d4 damage. Great.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack roll before the end of its next turn. And because I used a single target spell, I can make a free. I get a extra melee attack as a bonus action.
Go for it.
And Cody was right. I was off by like 2.
Okay. That hits. Nice. Okay. Ren, make a perception check.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh no, the music stopped.
Yeah, okay, I was like, did my headset just fuck up?
Oh, it's still going for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
same.
weird.
Oh wait,
Same.
Okay, there we go.
let me reload my window real quick. Anyway, Ren, you're sitting there stealthing, and you see this bright golden light come from, like, the far corner.
Which far corner?
To your northeast.
So like the altar area?
Yes.
Or what was the altar area? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You see this bright golden light. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Well, she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's essentially 11, 12.
Oh, the music.
She's like, she's still hiding.
Okay.
She's basically making her way around to the light now.
Okay.
And she murmurs into her like communicator. She's like, "So there's a large golem on the other side of that wall, just so you know.
I don't like those.
This one's bigger than the ones we fought before."
I
Does it look
suppose there's
mechanical
anything
or
you can
stone?
do about it.
So I mean, Not at the moment. There was a flash of light near where the altar used to be, so I'm gonna check that out.
A good idea, honestly.
Okay. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, because I don't think she can dash twice, right?
No.
Or can she with a bonus action?
No.
Since rogues can bonus action dash?
Yeah, you could, I think.
So it would
Yeah,
be like
bonus action.
move.
Yeah.
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 Alright.
Why not? I'll allow it.
3, 4, 5.
There she go.
Yeah, so now she's like getting can she see anything going on the altar from here?
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Sorry, I did something wrong that I'm fixing real quick.
No worries.
How dare you?
I know, right? I am just fucking awful. I'm an awful DM. I'm just bad at
Game.
everything.
You're fired.
Yeah. Almost good. Okay. Alright, make a perception check. You see that the golden light seems to be coalescing into something, but you cannot tell what yet.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh.
The light is in fact something. I'm getting a closer look. And that'll be her.
Are you sure that's not some things that we need to be stopping?
If we do, I might be able to get over there.
Okay, this guy is going to move up now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to move here and see what the hell's going on, and he's going to give a ha sort of noise, and
Did it.
Brand just sort of like looks over and is like, "What was that?" Kind of just, you want to say that again?
You know what? I believe Laffy.
Yeah.
Make a strength check.
Oh. Oh, wait. A check or a save?
Check.
Okay. 6.
Okay. Well, you feel the air around you grow tight, and you start to float off of your feet a bit, but you struggle, and you feel like you pop free of something, and you hit the ground with a quiet
Jesus, what was the DC on that? Like a 2?
It rolled a 1.
Oh.
Shame.
Yeah. This thing is going to look at you, Bran. Or the guy with the sword is going to look at you, and he's just going to point the sword at you and go, "Run." And, make a wisdom saving throw.
Is that a charm spell?
No.
Oh. What's my wisdom saving throw again? Awful. Ha!
Okay.
You did it.
My tradition of failing saving throws continues.
You are frightened of this guy or you are frightened of this guy. So you will have to move your full speed away from him.
Okay.
And Luffy, he's gonna swing at you twice.
Okay.
It's a miss. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Take another 12 points of slashing damage.
Tell him to stop.
Did you roll that with disadvantage?
I did not, actually. Thank you.
Oh.
Alright, they both miss then.
Yeah.
He swings twice and you just duck under each swipe.
Get fucked.
The big iron thing is still unmoving. Luffy,
Yes.
your turn.
Well, I can't see the golem. So, Luffy's just gonna hit what's in front of her.
Miss. Hit. Just
Cool.
barely on the hit.
Oh my god.
15, 18 damage. Okay. Nice. Nenia.
Nedia's gonna drop the mural for now, considering how the conversation goes. Can glean that they've been here before, so she's just gonna mosey on up to Mist, and does it look like Luffy needs some healing?
She's not. No.
Alright.
I just remembered that she didn't take that 12 points of damage, so she's like doing fine. She's a little bloody, but a lot of it isn't her blood.
Good to know. Alright, well, she's just gonna hang back with Mist for now and just take in more of this place and orient herself. For now.
Okay. The Mist, it's your turn.
Yeah. Mist noticed that Nettie is hanging out with her and gives her sort of an apologetic look. It's like, I'm going to head over to that altar. Sorry.
That's fine.
Mist? Okay. She can't see over the wall to see the altar, right?
Correct.
Could she make a history check to, like, remember it? Because she was running around that thing, like, the whole time they were here.
Yeah, you can do a
last
history
time.
check.
Okay, because she wants a dimension door over there. Where's the right character sheet? Come on, where'd you go, buddy?
Oh, wait, are you trying to history check to, like, teleport over somewhere over the wall?
Yeah.
You cannot do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, dimension door lets you go anywhere.
Right,
You don't have
but,
to see.
I mean, you can certainly try, but I'm gonna make you... Okay, here's what I'm gonna let you do. If you want a dimension door, you have to say your dimension dooring first, and then your history roll decides if you teleport into a wall or not.
Okay.
Oh!
Well,
That sounds gross.
yeah. I mean, she's still gonna try. Like,
Okay. Go for it.
So what? I make
History
a history check?
Yep.
Okay, I'm still trying to find my stupid character sheet. I don't know where it went. God damn it.
I thought you were trying to remember something about the altar.
Oh, no. Like, she
Yeah, no.
wants to get over to the altar, like,
Yeah, no,
and
yeah.
she was on it, so she has this image in her head of it, but that's, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I found it. Where, disconnect from Roll20. Get over here. Alright. History.
Okay.
Damn!
Yeah,
She's got this.
Yeah, you bamf over to the other side of the wall. Where do you want to put yourself?
Alright, so she's... She wants to go on the far end. She's hoping that nothing's over there that will see her.
Okay.
So she's going, like, over here.
Okay.
She's actually on the rise thing,
Okay.
but, you know, we can't really put her there.
Okay. And then you see Mist, like, just fold into herself. And then Mist, you... Recalling the general structure of this, unfurl onto the, like, second tier of the ziggurat.
Yeah, and she's looking at this thing now. She's like, what the fuck?
Okay. Bran, it's your turn.
Brand's gotta go his speed, I guess, in this direction. Oh, he can't really go like south at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is he
Okay.
I
still
wonder if I could have hit Bran
there?
to uns.
Yes, the feeder's until the beginning of the Warlord's next turn.
Okay. Oh, so it's not the fear spell.
No,
Okay.
it's just an effect. Okay, that is your turn. Ren.
Okay.
Ren probably saw a mist appear, I'm guessing. Maybe? I don't know how she can she see over that?
No.
This is such a weird thing,
Or,
man.
yeah, because that's only like 5 feet up.
Okay. Well, she saw a mist appear, but she's gonna climb up. 2, 3. This is a bad idea. 4,
Yeah.
5,
This is like,
6.
what did you see over there?
He's going up.
Alright,
Touch anything, Ren.
you can either perception or investigate.
Investigate.
Alright.
She's getting right in there.
She's gonna touch it.
Alright,
That's actually a 25.
there's a small ball of golden light now. It has no distinguishing features. It's just very pretty and about the size of a fist.
Alright. Is it magic?
Yeah, it's glowing and doesn't look solid.
Okay.
It's like, do you see anything?
Red's gonna regret this. She touches it.
Okay.
Oh no.
The light seeps into your hand.
Oh
my
Um,
god!
Like, your hand absorbs it, and this golden light travels up your arm and up to the elbow and then stops and fades.
It makes a difference she touched it with the Rogger. Woo!
Wow.
The real.
Okay.
The real.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
Did
She's
Miss
waiting
see her
for her-
touch it?
Yeah, Miss saw that.
Miss is just like, Miss is giving Ren the most deadpan look right now. it's like,
Ren is like looking at her. She's waiting for something to happen.
yeah, Miss is like, if you explode, you know, you deserve that.
Did Ren
Ren
touch something?
There was a glowing ball of light, and Ren decided to touch it, and it kind of went up her arm.
Okay,
Waiting for something to happen.
that's your turn.
Alright.
So, it is the other guy's turn. Laffy's gonna look at you, and he's gonna Eldritch Blast you.
Oh,
Okay. Well, there's like a wall behind me, so.
He doesn't have the thing that lets it push you back.
Oh.
so he's a warlock. That's interesting.
Okay, he's only got... shit. 3. Crit. Miss. 20?
Yeah, that hit.
Okay. So, what is it? 1d10. Where's my d10? There it is. Oh, oof. That's rough.
Oh, I
Alright,
can feel
the
it
first
from
one hits
here.
you for 20 damage, the crit hits you for 20,
Okay.
and the second beam hits you for 5.
Jeez.
Well, now Laffy's starting to look like, kind of beat up.
The wild-haired man lifts up his hand, and 2 bright green jets of energy shoot out. And one strikes you hard, and the other one kind of grazes your head.
This hurts the Laffy.
The big guy in front of you is going to take a swing.
Oh, this hurts the Laffy even more.
Um, 24
Yes.
and 25.
Yes.
Take 24 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's really hurt.
Loppy, it's your turn.
Jesus.
Luffy. Luffy looks like taken aback for a moment because she's actually feeling like, oh, I could die. And then she attacks.
They both
She
hit.
doesn't like it.
Jesus.
She
Vengeful.
doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Plus a weapon.
No.
Christ.
Throw that one.
Alright, yeah, in your bloody rage, you just flip out on him.
Lethally.
Yeah, you just fucking... Your dog rage comes back for a second. Nenny, it's your turn now.
Okay, Nadia's gonna do some heals.
Okay.
She's going to attempt cure wounds at 4th level.
Okay. Roll up them heal. Zuh.
Alright. Make sure I do this right. 21. Laughing. Sorry.
It's okay.
Damn it, Nadia.
Where the hell is it?
That takes right back up to half, which is frankly all she did.
Okay.
Okay. Mist.
Yeah, Mist says it to the communicator. If anyone needs me, I'm gonna be seeing what happened to Ren.
In theory, I'm fine. She's still looking at her. At her arm.
Yeah, Mist is actually gonna sort of try to be stealthy. I mean, she's gonna try to go up there, but she doesn't want whatever else is in this area to see her, so she's trying. Should I have her roll stealth? to, like,
Absolutely.
go up here? All right, Mist, the master at stealthing.
She's taking my Ren.
Okay.
She's doing her best.
Alright. You are...
Yeah.
You're trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, she's doing her best. She's going up there. I
She
have
thinks
no idea how, like, what this shit is. This map is so weird, but she goes up by Ren, and she's gonna see if she can discern anything that happened with Ren's arm. Like,
Alright, perception.
what the fuck was that? Perception.
Or investigate.
Investigation. 26.
You grab Ren's arm and jerk it over. And
Ren doesn't really protest.
you can't really... You have no idea what happened, but you see the altar starting to glow again.
Oh. Okay.
But with that, this giant thing comes alive and starts... And then
Yeah, that's just like shit.
it is going to... It's gonna leap up at you guys.
Jesus.
What?
It bends down and just
The
jumps.
fucking Iron Giant.
Boom!
Is it a
Lands right next to you, Ren, and raises a giant metal fist.
Oh dear.
Whew, 30 to hit.
Jesus.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. Where's my D8?
Ren gets fucking decked.
That's not my D. That's a D10.
I'm
Ren,
surprised.
Ren is
All
sucker
red.
punched.
Take 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
All right, she eats that right in wherever it hit her.
Yep. Boom! Right in the
Yeah.
face.
It's like, oh, damn.
Well,
Ren just drops for a second, and she's like, oh,
Miss probably still has her arm.
oh.
It's like, Jesus.
Ren goes flying and Mist gets like yanked with her.
Bran, it's your turn. You are no longer feared.
Okay. Bran is gonna walk back very angrily. He's gonna point his sword at this asshole, just like this guy pointed his sword at him, and say, "Dance." Cast Otto's irresistible dance on.
Alright, what do I need to do for that?
Nothing. If he can be charmed, he's dancing.
Alright, he just starts dancing. He's just just doing a little boogie over there, snarling and growling.
He can't move. He has disadvantage on dex saving throws and attack rolls, and everyone who attacks him has advantage on him. And he has to use his action to make a wisdom saving throw to get out of it.
Alright, he's just doing the boogie. Is that your turn?
Boogie. Yep.
Alright, Ren, it's your turn.
Ren retrieves her arm from Mist, picks
Yeah,
herself up off the ground.
She's like, do you want to stay here?
Oh. Puts her nose back in place with a loud, sharp crack.
Every
Ooh.
time.
Every time.
Oh.
Looks at the giant. And she's gonna attack it against her better judgment.
Attack
Like,
this
well,
giant
shit.
steel golem with my dagger.
Ren, before you
She's
do
gonna-
that golden
Alright.
light starts pulsing in your arm. It crawls down, and you feel like something's draining out of your arm.
Uh-oh.
No.
Alright.
And this gold shimmering liquid pools over your hand and reaches up to coat over your blade.
oh.
Your item, the blood of the two, has automatically activated itself, but it is not red, it's gold.
Mm.
Ren is squinting hard. She's trying to figure out if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
It felt weird.
Alright. Alright. Okay, well, I mean, just gonna test it out. It's on her dagger already, so she might as well stab something with it.
Yeah.
Alright. She still get the +6 bonus to hit?
Yep.
Sweet.
She gets its normal bonuses, as far as she's
Okay.
aware.
Alright, let's do this. What's her actual? Hang on. Okay, she just straight up has like fucking +16 to hit, sure.
She doesn't get sneak attack, does she?
Mist is right there.
Yeah, Mist is right there.
Yeah.
So technically,
Okay. Yeah, that hits. That hits too.
okay. Actually, the second one is one less, and she hits the first time, and it goes down by one every time. So 22.
Yep.
Okay. Hang on. So this is the first time I'm attack and damage rolls. Hey.
Who's next?
You are the next player up.
Okay, so there's NPCs.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna go be AFK for a second.
And that's the second one.
Sneak attack with.
Mist.
Okay.
Yeah.
That counts?
Right there.
She's adjacent. Yeah, it's weird, but whatever. It would normally make more sense, but this map is this map. Alright, yeah, your blades sink in, and this golden light just beams out from under the iron golem shell, but doesn't seem to do anything special, anything more special immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, it is.
Ren still got that. I'm waiting for something bad to happen. Look on his face.
The warlock is gonna shoot at you, Bran, with 3 Eldritch Blasts. It's a miss.
Brand counterspell if one if
I mean, it's a cantrip, so sure. You just have to you just counterspell the first one, so it just fizzles.
Okay.
All right. Big guy's gonna try and make a save. What's he got to save out of?
20.
No, I think he's just stuck there. What is it, wisdom?
Yep.
Yeah, he's just stuck there. Nice. Okay. Well. Now we wait on Luffy. Yep. Good job, Ren.
You did it.
What did she do?
She touched the thing.
Yeah.
Quit touching things when you don't know what they do.
No, that's the only look. If she doesn't touch it, then they stand around for like 2 hours talking about it.
It's true.
There.
Hi, it's your turn, Luffy.
Okay, cool. I get advantage on this dude with the bacon on him, right?
Mhm.
You do.
Cool. Okay. So this is the first roll.
Yep.
This is the second roll. Also-
Doesn't your thing do 19 to 20?
What?
Doesn't your weapon do 19 to 20 crits? I don't remember. No, never mind.
I don't
Oh.
think those are a thing. And
Also, I
Yeah.
remember that Vigil's Eye gives me an extra 1d8, so I'm gonna roll both my d8s now, and then this d8, and then this d6, and then this d8.
Okay. You need to do that slower next time. So I can actually keep up.
So that's
Oh, why don't you just wait till the end of it?
a lot of damage.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, you crack him as he dances and make him stumble. He doesn't like it at all.
He looks at him and she's like, "Oh my god, why don't you just go down?"
Yeah, you must boogie on.
Yeah, he's... Woof. Nenia, it's your turn.
Party hard.
Oh gosh. And Laffy's still doing okay with help.
I mean, Luffy could use some help if she wants to give her some help.
Okay, well, she's gonna keep trying because she's not happy with that, but she's gonna move in a little closer, at least, so boop, and I'll do another cure wounds at a 3rd level this time for Luffy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Luffy looks way better. Also, now her hit points are at 69.
Hey.
Nice. Nice. Mist, it's your turn.
All right. Miss looks like there's a million things going through her mind right now as this thing just smashed Ren in the face and Ren stabbed it and her arm's glowing and the thing's glowing. She's just like, oh god, what am I doing?
Yet another time where Mist questions what she's doing with her life.
Yeah. The perfect time to question what she's doing with her life.
Yep.
She... looks at Ren, and she's like, "You want some more mobility?"
I mean, I'm good here if you want to get out of the way.
Okay. Then let's see. She's gonna looking at all these things and still couldn't figure out what the heck she wanted to do. She is gonna go. Let me see. So many spells, man.
Come on, come on.
Yeah. Fuck. She's. Okay, she's gonna cast. She knows it's probably not gonna work, but she's gonna try to telekinesis this thing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work because this thing's got like insane strength. But listen,
Go for it. What is it? It has to make a strength ability check?
let me look.
There we go again.
Yeah, here we go, man. Yeah. Spellcasting ability versus strength.
What's your spellcasting ability?
Check. Charisma. Wait, that's not spell attack bonus, right? That's
No,
just
correct.
okay. Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong one again. God damn it! Having two sheets open's a mess.
You try to concentrate on the air around this thing, and it starts to squeeze in, and its arms go to its side, but then it just quickly out, and your telekinesis does not work.
Shit.
It is now its turn, and it has noticed that.
Yeah. No. I
And
mean.
it's gonna
okay.
rotate around you, Ren.
Okay.
And
Did you get an
Mist.
opportunity
Couldn't
attack?
move
No.
or anything.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to move?
Yeah, she was gonna get out of there.
Alright, do your movement then.
Let's see, movement. Oh god. This map, man. She's going down the thing,
Okay.
and
It's-
she's going over here.
Alright, it's not additional movement to move up and down, because it's short.
Okay.
Okay, so you're down there.
Yeah.
Well, this is still gonna...
Yeah.
Ren, you get your opportunity attack, if you'd like to take it.
Alright. Absolutely, positively.
Alright. Miss.
Okay.
Missed. It's gonna double attack you. One with a sword, one with a slam.
Miss gonna try to cutting words it.
Okay. Do your cutting words.
Yeah, let's see. She just yells a riddle at this thing. Like,
Alright.
that's gonna do something, man. And all she asks is, "What am I?"
How?
So let's
Yeah.
see. 1d6. Here we go. I think that's right. -4 to whatever.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Take 20 bludgeoning damage. It's gonna sword attack you now. Crit.
Oh god. Miss just died.
Oh my goodness.
3, 6. No, 13.
Never mind. Waffy isn't gonna die in the final battle. She's gonna die here. We're all gonna die here.
Take 43 points of slashing damage.
Jesus. Well, alrighty. I know what she's gonna do.
The sword just comes out and slashes you across the stomach. Bren, it's your turn.
Okay. What other magical fancy abilities do I have in my repertoire? Brand's gonna fucking load up a banishing smite.
Okay. Cocks his rapier.
Get ready. Let's see. Attacks with advantage.
Hit.
Ooh.
Yep. You hit it twice.
Okay.
You crit once and hit it twice.
So here is my 2 attacks. And here is the banishing smite damage.
Add the special, or make sure you add everything from your weapon. You can like
Oh shit. What
make
did I
a
do
strength
with
saving throw. If the target fails to save, they are not prone.
that? Okay, let me do my damage first.
Yeah. I'll make it saving throw while we're at it.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. It vanishes. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's gone.
There he go.
Yeah, your rapier touch or just strikes him twice, and at the second time it buries in, he just vanishes.
Brand looks over at the other guy. You want to be next?
He just kind of. Ah! Ren, it's your turn.
Okay, well, Ren's gonna step up, look down at Mist, and be like, "Get the hell out of here!" And try to get its attention by stabbing it in the back.
Okay. Hit. Hit.
Jesus.
Rogues. God damn. Okay, yeah. You stab it again, and the glowing white light seeps into it and kind of leaves behind some residual energy when you pull your daggers free.
Huh. Interesting.
This guy over here is going to wrap himself up and try to dimension door out. You try to stop him, Bran?
Do I have... Hang on. Yeah, Bran's gonna try to counterspell at Dimension Door's 4th level?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a spell check.
Yep, spell ability check. You have to beat 14.
Well, that ain't happening.
Nope, he's gone. He folds in on himself and just gone.
Well,
Alright.
that's one last thing to fight.
Bran points to like where the dude what. By the way, that guy's going to show up in like a minute, so just be ready for that.
Luffy, it's your turn.
Oh.
A
So he's
minute's
just
a
gonna-
minute's irrelevant in combat, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
at least in like a non-big boss fight.
Well,
Yeah.
how many can I run if I'm... Well, I
Your
can
dashing
dash as
is
a bonus
12.
action.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Luffy stands at the bottom of the ziggurat and goes, "What the fuck is happening?"
Mist kind of sputters something in the communicator.
Okay.
She ain't doing good.
Nenia.
Much distraught, frowning. Okay,
Nenny doesn't scream, she frowns.
she's so upset. No, okay, she's gonna look at Bran and, we should follow her then, right? And, like, just concerned about this banished man.
Well, I'd imagine so. Don't worry, I'll know when he comes back.
Okay, and she is going to tail it after Luffy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as she can go.
She can dash if you want to use her action to move twice.
Sure. Is that another 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
move your speed again.
Wow, first time doing that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So she will do another 30.
Okay. You can only use a bonus action after doing that, though. Just letting you know.
Yeah, she's just gonna try to catch up
Okay.
for now.
Yeah, you can
okay.
go. You can go the path she was going.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, God. 6. Okay. That's all she'll do for now is catch up.
All right. Mist. It's your turn.
She doesn't like this. Does this thing look like it's damaged or?
It looks damaged. Yeah, it's definitely taking damage.
Okay. Mist for a second, she has this like almost feral look, like she's gonna do some weird fucking shit. But she sort of calms down when Ren's like, get out of here. And she's gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
Boop. Let's see.
Gas away.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, she doesn't like it. She's going over there. Boink. And she's going to cast Armor of Agathis on herself at a fucking high level. Let me figure out which one. Where's the right sheet? Here we go. At level 6.
Okay.
So she's got.
Give yourself all that temp HP.
Yeah, she needs it right now. So she weirdly looks kind of better after she mutters some shit and like this strange energy shows up around her, but she doesn't look very good. Like when she appeared there, she looked fucked up real bad.
Alright. Is that it?
She's actually gonna move more.
Okay.
Yeah, she's getting out. She doesn't like these things, man.
It hurt. It hurt. It
Hides
hurt.
over here.
Okay.
That's her turn. Run away.
Alright. With Mist gone, the big guy's gonna turn to look at you, Ren. Just this large creaking noise, and he's gonna take some swings.
Okay.
Your dukes.
Can
What's your AC?
Words it again.
I mean, yeah, by all means. But
What?
Ren, what's your AC?
What? What's it hit?
This was a 24.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay, Mist, you cannot cutting words this since I told Rem beforehand, but you can always try the second one.
Alright, yeah, she's gonna try the second one.
Okay, Ren, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, Mist, you want a cutting words?
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't even really, like... It's more like weird shit and deep speech that she says now.
Okay.
A whole fucking one.
Okay. Yeah, no. It lifts its sword to swing, and the gold light that had begun coalescing next to you, Ren, that you guys had not... You weren't paying attention to this.
Yeah, no. A little preoccupied.
It explodes outwards, and Lafayette shoots at you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And... I want you to check your inventory.
Oh my god.
Are we?
Well, I have a lot of things. And oh, hey, it's up there. What the fuck?
Yeah, I gotta move it down, but yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Laffy got pewed.
You gonna go ahead and use it?
How close does my ally have to be?
I'm gonna say you can use it this time if you'd like.
Laffy is gonna, like, she's gonna take that ball of light and she's gonna just fucking softball chuck it at Ren.
Okay.
And Ren
Nice.
gets a +3 to AC.
Hey.
And it did a 24 against you, Ren, again.
All right.
So minus
with
one.
the
Yeah, minus one.
Okay, she's gonna defensive duelist it,
Uh-huh.
which brings her AC up to. Hang on. Math. What is this? 24, 20.
Okay.
Fuck. Hang on. 25. Gets
Okay.
17 normally.
Okay. Yeah, Laffy's golden orb comes off, and this, like, giant shield just pops up in front of you, and its sword catches on the shield and can't go further.
You hear Luffy in the background go, woo!
Good job, Laffy.
Alright, it is Bran's turn.
Okay, Bran's gonna mosey up here. He's gonna look at Mist and be like, "The fuck happened to you?" I go
We need
past
help.
it.
Also,
Yeah,
the AC
Miss
bonus
lets him go
only-
by. It's like, just big golem. Fuck it up.
Sure.
The AC bonus is only until the end of your next turn, so.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
And, I mean, fun fact, it's a bonus action, so you can keep using that.
Bren
Yeah, I can.
there, and he sees Ren fighting this giant golem. He's like, "Ren, dodge the next one!" And you get a bardic inspiration.
Best inspiration. Do
Ren.
the thing.
Dodge!
You can dodge a golem, you can dodge a ball!
Oh my god.
Now you have a plus D12, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a D12 now.
high level stuff. Alright, Bren, it's your turn.
Okay, she's gonna stab again.
Alright, you lost sneak attack, though.
That's shitty.
Unless you have a way to impose disadvantage somehow.
Can she duck behind the altar to stealth?
Mage hand. You can also, yeah, you can do that too.
Okay. Alright, yeah. No, alright. Yeah. She snaps, she looks at it, snaps her fingers, and there's like a little tap on its shoulder behind it.
Okay.
And then she stabs it.
Yeah. It actually distracts it. It's like, whoa.
I'm sure it's never been tapped on the shoulder
Yeah.
before.
No.
It's so tall.
Fucking mage hand.
Mage hand ledger main, man.
Yup.
Yeah, those both hit.
Sweet.
Okay, so I wasn't the only one who heard a cat.
Yeah. no.
Oh, yeah.
That was
That was
either
mine,
Umbra
yeah.
or Astra. I'm not sure
It
which.
was, it was Umbra. Alright.
Jesus.
There you
Okay. It. Nope. There we go. It did not like that at all. Once more, the golden light just kind of. It starts corroding at the metal. Laffy, it's your turn.
Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She's gonna declare a thumb war. She's gonna hit it.
Okay.
Do those hit?
Yes.
Cool.
Whoa.
Oh my god, cat. Stop.
fuck. Okay. Yeah, you whip it good. And you just and each strike just pulls off part of the metal. And how do you want to do it?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
You got the killing blow.
How
How do you?
tall is it?
It is about 15 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly how she does it. She, like, uses her first attack to, like, get the arm, and she propels herself up onto the arm, onto the shoulder, and just fucking smashes the helmet off. Like,
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you
sends that shit flying down the ziggurat.
you springboard up, and then you just whoosh, and its head goes flying, just chung, 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 and hits the wall and just lays there, staring up. And the headless body teeters forward and back. And Ren, you walk forward and just kind of flick it, and it falls back with a loud clang and falls down the next level.
Yeah, Laffy kind of, like, hops forward. That way, she's not falling with it.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Alright. And that's where we're gonna stop for the night.
Oh my god.
Good job, guys.
Ooh. I don't know what just happened.
I mean,
Some shit, man.
Brand's immediately gonna be like, "Hey, you guys get some rope because we're gonna go like hog tie that dude once he pops back into existence."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't
Yeah.
inflate.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well,
Yeah.
at least we have a lot more room to run this time around.
Yeah. Alright, Internet, we'll be back either next weekend or the weekend after, depending on some things.
Yeah.
Farewell, Internet. I don't know why I just waved.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.